So on the show, you had said that you auditioned quite a few times. What was it like getting that call?
It was crazy. I was actually getting ready to start work, and it was one of those things where they had called and they were like, "Is this David O'Connell?" And I was like, "Oh man, they're gonna tell me no. They're gonna tell me no." And they're like, I was like, "Yeah, this is David O'Connell." He's like, "Congratulations, you're a cast member on Face Off season 7." And it was one of those moments where I kind of wanted to chuck my phone, but I realized how much it cost. But no, it was an ultimate sigh of relief to finally, after so many years, to get that phone call. But then right after that immediate sigh of relief, it was holy moly, I have to do it now. So it was a crazy big ball of emotions.
So from us watching it on the other side of the screen, what are the things that you would say are like the most different or unexpected?
As far as like the show goes,
yeah.
I think there's a lot of extra things that the public doesn't see. You know, and it's not due to editing. I mean, there's a lot that you're responsible for on Face Off. You know, you've got to pick your makeup, your wardrobe, your backgrounds, contacts, teeth. Like, there's so much more that goes into it that the general public doesn't know. And as a huge fan of the show, like, I would always live tweet along with it. Hey, why are you doing that? Or why did you pick this? You know, there's a lot that's happening that people don't know. Like, you're responsible for all of it, not just the makeup. So it's not just one aspect of the competition, it's everything involved with that character.
So what is it like then going from the show and then, you know, being back at Universal and then actually sort of working on things from the show for Halloween Horror Nights?
It's one of those things where I came back and, like, you know, I came back a little earlier than I wanted to. So I feel like it's a chance of redemption, you know. Some people got to compete further, you know, but I got to come home and I got to redo everything from Face Off, which a lot of my castmates, you know, they're a little jealous, but it can only be one, right?
So now that you've been on the show, are you sort of like an alumni, and maybe one day you'll get that call to come back and either do a guest appearance or?
Oh man, I would absolutely love to. It's one of those things. Eric was on season 3, and we've been making all of this stuff for Halloween, so it's always us going back and forth. Oh, you know what? What would happen if we ever got a chance to go back? Would you go back? Absolutely. So maybe, you never know. Maybe like an East Coast versus West Coast. There's been a lot of us from Orlando. Or maybe another like all-star type thing, vets versus rookies. I would totally go back in a heartbeat.
Cool. So I told you earlier, my 7-year-old daughter is a fan of the show, and I know some people may think that we're crazy for letting her watch. What do you think of having kids be fans of it?
No, that's awesome. It's one of those things. Get them involved in the arts early. It's an amazing thing. It's crazy because we've gone to a couple conventions and it's like the adults don't come up to me and they're like, "Oh, you're Doc from Face." It's always the little kids that come up and they're
awesome.
So excited. So it's great. I love to see that.
Can you give a shout out to Kristen?
Hey, Kristen, it's Doc. Thanks.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.